Well, hi, everybody. It's Leanne Graff. I live in Minot, North Dakota. I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, and I have a lot to share today, and it's going to be a little bit shorter than my usual videos because I have an appointment. I have to get to a busy day here. We are in prep week for our big stamping sale, so that is people are dropping off their items. We have about 35 sellers this year and thousands of items. So it's busy, and I have a committee that helps me. Actually, they do most of the setup. It's quite amazing. They have the process down, and if you live in North Dakota, I highly recommend that you come to this sale because the deals are absolutely kind of ridiculous. So if you are within a few hours, a road trip is not, you will, even though the gas prices are terrible, you will still save so much money on your stamping things. So yeah, I'd love to see some of you who live in North Dakota come to this sale. It's awesome. It is for my customers. We have an early bird shopper Friday evening. Just ask me if you qualify. You've had to place an order within the last 6 months to a year, depending on. And otherwise, anybody can shop on Saturday, June 25th. So hopefully we'll see a lot of you here. Let's get right into door prizes. So last week's prizes were a set of cards. These are some fun folds and regular cards that you'll see, and the winners are gosh, I'm trying to get my laptop to sync up, and there we go. There, oh, I got hold on. Now I have to mute it. Okay, so welcome everybody. So yeah, it is a long way from Vermont, Debbie. Yeah, that might not be worth it. You never know. But yeah, if you're living near North Dakota, please make time to come. It's people, I have people come from Canada. They have, somebody is flying in to visit a friend and come to the sale. She wanted to be sure she was here for the sale. So it is awesome. Anyway, the door prize winners for the cards, an assortment of cards, are Karen Halterman and Bonnie Schinkel. So congratulations, gals. I'll be sending you these cards, assortment of cards. The person who shared gets the most, and otherwise I'll divide those up between you two. So thank you so much for commenting and sharing. Don't forget to share to win prizes from me and comment. So this week's prizes are the other half of the Heart and Home Memories and More card kit that has envelopes and cards, card fronts. You can use them for scrapbooking or cards. And then the person who comments will be in the running for Garden Gems. So help me get the word out for my videos. I'd appreciate it if you would share and pass the link on to other people. Okay, before we move on today, and I forgot to print up a header, but it's free shipping day for all orders over $75. So you can order from the Retiring catalog. You can order from the Kits collection, which is a BOGO right now. Buy one, get one half off. I'm going to be sharing some kits today. And you can order from the annual catalog. So a lot of the items in the Retiring mini catalog here are 50% off, 30% off. There's some wonderful deals. And with free shipping, that's another 11% off. So it's 61% off some of these 50% off items. So it is a wonderful time to order. If you need some things, why not save some money? And I do have a host code, and I'll be giving away, let me grab them, some free embellishments to those people who, and some of them are new. So you'll see some of these. Yeah. So those are some of the embellishments I'll be giving for online orders over $50, but you better order 75 today so you get free shipping. Save that money. All right. I'm gonna share. Where's my little list? I gotta look. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. I'm gonna start by sharing what we made for Card Club this month, and it's a shaker card. Thanks for sharing, everybody. I appreciate that. It's going to be featuring the Bottled Happiness bundle. So this is the bundle that I used for my June card, one of my June card clubs, and they loved it. Everybody, you know, there's something about an interactive card that is just makes it fun. So this is what we made. There's 2 of them. I usually do 2 just to show. And this is using the vintage bottle domes and the effervescent elements. There's something new in the catalog, and they're perfect for shaker cards. There's just a little bit left in this one. They are full to the brim. Little round effervescent beads that are so cute for shaker cards. So I'm going to walk you through this. It is so much easier than you think it might be. So one of the other products I used here besides the Bottled Happiness bundle is the, I'm going to draw a blank here, the Stitch with Whimsy dies. So these are just dies that stitch and give you that cool stitch edging of different sizes. There's squares and rectangles in here. So yeah, the measurements are for this card. Put those out here, right there. Okay, let's get going. Now I did use the Stamparatus for this card, so we're gonna make it really simple. Let's see if I can position this how I want it. And I have these in place, still from Club. So I'm gonna move my magnets, make sure my grid paper is in the right place, and hopefully you can see this. This little mark I made here is for my piece that I'm going to stamp. Okay, so we're going to use the one that I already stitched and put that on the, oh, sorry, I forgot a step. First step, and I could do it after too, but is to take the bottle punch, I think it's called the vintage bottle punch, insert it all the way in so it meets the edge of the punch, center it on both sides, and punch. Okay, and I could have done that afterwards too. I'm going to save this piece. All right. These, now this shaker card will not, if you wanted to mail it, you would want to use a padded envelope. So, or just hand it out. How many times do you go to a party or you give somebody, a coworker, a friend, or family member at their birthday? It's so easy to give one of these. You don't have to worry about mailing these. I give a lot of birthday cards out in person, so I don't worry about that. Okay, the colors here are Pear Pizzazz and Orchid Oasis. I love purples and greens together. And it does not matter which one you do first. I have these positioned. Actually, what I should do is make sure it's still in the good position. Yep. Hopefully the second one is as well. So I'm just inking that up. Can't see it probably. And one of my friends, Susie Wood, her husband made these for me. It's one of those carpet feet for furniture, and they put a block and a handle on it. And that just gives you something to rub. And I'm going to do it one more time because I can see that one didn't quite come out. And it just gives you something to rub. I mean, you could just take a carpet pad, but glue something on it so you can hold it. All right. Then the other one, trying not to leave too many things in my way here. And I used the stamp set as a platform for my inking. And it looks like it's still in a good position. Sometimes either the paper moves, your grid paper moves, and I'm going to stamp that one more time. It still looks a little fuzzy. Hi, Della. Hi, Dory. Sorry I didn't greet everybody. Yeah, that's just a little bit wonky right there at the bottom. I'm just going to give that one a little extra touch here. There we go. Okay, that is done. And I can just put that away. The neat thing about the Stamparatus is even if you over ink and get ink on the plate, I don't think I've ever had it transfer to my cardstock. Now, if your cardstock was ripply and whatnot and raised, then that might happen. Now, our plates cannot be stored both in the hinges when you use the Stamparatus, so I take one off to store those. All right, so now we get to the fun part. I'm going to just move that up and out of the way. Okay, so we get one of our domes out. They come like this. Get one of those domes. A little tiny box full. I think there's maybe 8, and I'm sorry, I do not know the price. All right, so we're gonna peel off. There's backing on both sides of this. So I'm gonna peel the top part out with the dome raised, and then you just center this right over it. It kind of goes right where it wants to go, and press firmly. Okay, so I have this piece of Orchid Oasis cardstock. That's gonna go on here after I add my beads. It's the easiest shaker card ever. So before I add my beads, I'm gonna peel up a little lip here. Just get it ready. I don't want to remove it all because those beads, if they wobble or get out of the dome, the inset here, they'll stick to that paper or that adhesive. So I'm gonna very carefully, I want to get some of the small ones. They tend to sink to the bottom. Okay, just using a plastic spoon. Okay, now hold on so nothing wobbles. Remove that and take your scrap piece and cover it up and just press. There, isn't that fun? It's just so interactive, and I mean, people, you just can't stop shaking it. So it's just super fun. Okay, so my card, I decided to do a 4.5 by 11 for this card. And you know me, I like to save paper. In fact, for all my club members, I didn't have enough, so I had to just use pieces of this designer paper. Oops, spread that out a little bit. Okay. And I just center it on this card base, just using my eye, just eyeing it. Okay. Just trying to get it to the top. And luckily my glue can slide to position it. And then we just add this. I didn't even layer this. I just kept it real simple because I want obviously the shaker is the star of the card. And the measurements for this and the inside pieces are both the 3.5 by 4 3/4. So there's the front. Now we're going to, let me see. I have a little tag from the teacup dies and my center. I didn't show you the center. I have a couple different options for greetings, and this is the center. Now the stamp set that I used for the greetings in the inside, I just wanted a real versatile set, so I used the Charming Sentiment stamp set. So this has dies that match it and a couple other accessories, but I really like the stamps. There are lots of nice variety here. Okay, so we are going to, I'll leave that out so you can see it. My stamps over here. And I have the, let's see, we're gonna stamp the Sending Cheer in the Orchid. It just barely fits. I needed a small greeting, and this Sending Cheer is, I believe, from the teacup. Yes. Oh, it is from the Bottled Happiness. Yes, it is. So I thought maybe it was from the teacup set, but it's not. So then we will use a sponge dauber with a little bit of Pear Pizzazz ink just to add a little bit of color. Adding a little sponging to the edge gives it almost the look of another layer. Okay, all right, there's that. To adhere that, I just used mini glue dots. Yeah, it is a really fun shaker card. So what I didn't want to use up, this is the In Color twine. As you can see, I used a lot of it for my clubs. But I used one of each. I wanted a double bow. And so instead of using up all of my orchid for this double bow, I'm using one strand of orchid and one strand of the Starry Night. So I'm just doing my same old, what do I call this bow? I can't remember what I call this. But it's, there you go. That's how easy it is. Now, some of you struggle with your bows. All I can say is practice makes perfect. It just does. There's just, it's just the facts. If you hate bows, you got to practice them and you won't hate them anymore, honestly. And even people with nails can tie bows. Okay, mini glue dots and ribbon are best friends. So I press my knot right on the glue dot. Now, to add it to the card, I'm just going to add a glue dot to the tag and then add it to the neck of the bottle. A little bit of a faux tied around the bottle bow. Okay, so the inside. How you do that is, I'm gonna grab that punched bottle piece and the solid bottle and ink that in the orchid and give it a little, seems a little bit, there we go, give it a little huff. Remember, stamping a solid image, boy, it's hard for me to see this without getting my head at the camera. You have two sides to get that straight, and I'm okay with that. It's not perfectly straight, but it'll do. Okay, now we'll take the shorter bottle and in Pear Pizzazz ink, and I want it to look like it's behind. And because I used the punched piece, I can position that over it. Okay, so now there's another little element of leaves in this set. So what I did is I want it to be coming out of the bottle. So I position my bottle where I want it, stamp it, move it, I should say move that, and then without re-inking, I just do it a little bit lower so it gives a shadow. I could even do another one. Just a little bit of a shadow. Okay, I think we're done with that one. Okay, I think I will make this a birthday card. I'm gonna go right over that. You can mostly see it. Probably should have done a shorter greeting, but that's what that is. Now we will add our bottle. And make sure that it comes from the stem, right? Okay. So that's how easy a shaker card can be. I didn't really need any special tools either, except for the effervescent elements to put in the shaker. But you could use sequins, you could use little punched pieces if you have little dots that you punched out of, like some die cuts have the dots in them, or the little leaves. You could do all kinds of different things. Thanks for sharing, everybody. I really appreciate that. Okay, so that's the shaker card with the bottled happiness. Really quickly, I want to share some cards. I'm not going to make any more with the bottled happiness. I'm going to quit there because I have other things to make. But I want to share some swaps with the bottled happiness. So here is a swap from Barb Vandermeulen. Fun little fold. I like how she stamped and popped up the second shorter vase. Well, I didn't take this one out. This is from Kay Kaltoff. She used just the flowers twice and the leaves. So that's a standard card. Yeah, really cute. New in colors. And this one is from Mary Kate Scott, who I met in Utah last week. She's a sweetheart. So this is her card using all new in colors. And let's see if I can get that in there. And ooh, this one uses some of the, gosh, I think she used the glimmer paper here. Oh yes, I remember that. We asked her about that. This was Tamara Davis, and she used white craft ink over this glimmer paper to show the, I don't know, dimension of the bottle. She used, yeah, all the different glimmer papers. Really cute card. And here's one just using the bottle punch. She didn't even use the, and this one is from Sasha Wilson. And here's a fun fold done by Cindy Kemna. She fussy cut all those leaves. Here is one by Julie Davison. She stamped the second bottle image in another color to give some dimension. I think I made this one. And this one, let's see if I have a name. I don't have a name on this one. I love these colors too, the orchid and the parakeet. So those are some bottled happiness card ideas for you. Okay, so let's see. I wanted to share the kits. I wanted to share some kit ideas with you. So I'm going to make a couple cards with one kit, but I'm going to show you 2 or 3 others. So I just think the kits are fabulous. So first one I'm going to share with you is the Robot Buddies kit. And this one comes with 2 ink spots. They all come, most of them, I guess I should say 12 or 13 out of 21, I believe, come with everything you need, such as stamp set. They're all inclusive. I should reiterate that. They're all inclusive, but some have stamps and ink and some do not. So this is the Robot Buddies, and I have a lot of pieces left over. They give you more elements that you need. I actually made all of them. And they come with little googly eyes in colors. So here's the first card, and they also have printed envelopes. This is the first card, and I believe I stamped or added something to most of the insides. Just a few things. So that's the first card. Here is the second card. Like I said, this one makes 9 cards, and these are actually die-cut adhesives, and I stamped and added the extra items along with the googly eyes. Perfect for kids' cards, these robots. Now this is the last one. So once again, I did stamp and add, there's extra stickers, extra of everything that you need. So 9 cards and envelopes. This is, I believe this one's 21, but it came with dimensionals and, you know, everything that you need. It is all inclusive. So remember that these cards are buy one, get one half price right now. So keep that in mind as I'm showing you these cards, because instead of 21, this one is $11.50. So another one that I shared, I think this week on my blog, is this magnet, let's see, Celebrate Today magnet board. And so it comes with these clips and these pre-cut pieces that you just add together. So this is a magnet, 12 by 12. And you can design and add whatever elements you want. I added some of the extra die-cut adhesives. Then there were so many extra pieces that I ended up, and I should mention that there is 2 or 3 of the, I think that's 2 double-sided papers. So there's pastels, there's prints, all kinds of things. But I had so many of these extra cards and these little die cuts. You can see some of these little stickers that I was able to make, I don't know, 6 or 8 cards here with this kit. Now this one's $25. So the neat thing about the kits right now with the BOGO is that you can buy a $12 kit and get the $25 kit at half price. It is so crazy. So you could get a cheaper kit first, order that first when you're ordering, and then the second one, you put the most expensive one in when you order, and that one is half price. It's just, who does that? I'm like, I've never seen that done before. Oops. This next one is probably my favorite, and I'm going to share I'm going to make most of the card with you on this one. So here are the envelopes, super fun, bright envelopes, and these, you know, you could turn these into shaker cards if you wanted to, because they give you, where are those at? The elements, the little die-cut strips to pop these up. So that's the first card. Here is the second card, and I'm going to share how to make these, how quick it is in just a minute here. So it's just super cute cards. There are 8 in this one, 8 cards, 8 envelopes. Okay, let me move this out of the way and start. I'm going to keep that out so I have a guide. Now I used 2 different greetings on this card. Okay, so that's the most of the card, and I did pre-stamp just to make this quick since I need to be done early today for my appointment. Don't know why I scheduled something today, kind of crazy. So all these elements come ready for you along with the gems, the dimensionals, the block, the ink. This one uses Coastal Cabana, but I decided to use my own ink pad instead of opening that spot since I already had a spot open. All right, and I don't need this. I have some of the stamps on blocks already in case I wanted to stamp something today. All right, to do this, you're going to take some of these strips. I'm going to leave one shorter one I already started using, and just add this to the bottom and the top. And then I found that I don't have to put these adhesives or these pop-ups everywhere. You only really need them here and there. So do one center here and one center here, and that is enough to keep this card popped up. So remember, all of the kit collections are all inclusive. You get everything you need. Even most come with mini glue dots and everything. So this matches exactly on here. Isn't that just cute? Just think it is adorable. Okay, it does not come with glue, so you would, I guess I can't say totally all inclusive, but so I would have either this, and this for your kit making, when you make your kits at home. Oh, thanks, Peggy. That's a sweet thing to say. I appreciate that. You're a sweetheart. Okay, so I'm just going to add glue here. And since I pre-stamped this, it's just kind of a little bit of a border on here. And I did stamp Today's Your Day. That's all in the stamp set. Let's see. So it has happy, happy birthday, hip, hip, hooray, light the candles and make a wish. Happy birthday to you, birthday wishes, today's your day, wishing you a, and make a wish. Those are the stamps that are included. And to pop this up, I am going to, if I can get my scissors to cut those, just add, and I'm going to do it kind of diagonal so it doesn't get wobbly. And that fits right, oops, right in here. And that just gets added on top of the card. Yeah, these are a super fun, yeah, probably my top favorite of all the cards or the projects in the kit collection right now is this one. And you know what, I'm gonna try doing a little diagonal. I think I left my adhesive in a good enough place to do diagonal. So the last thing is to add these sparkly gems on the, oops, wrong end, on here. Oh, I got a lot of goop on this one. We'll just add one on each one. I'm going to take a little bit of that off. Hold on a second. Sometimes it kind of oozes out a little bit and I didn't catch it. So that is one card. How fast is that? Although I did pre-stamp that. Now on the inside, of this one, I did that. So this one has happy birthday on the front and hip hip hooray, light the candles and make a wish on the other one. And this one has the hip hip hooray and happy birthday inside. So there's the first card. So remember, there's 4 of those with the matching envelopes. Yeah, it is awesome. And the second one, I don't think I stamped this one ahead of time. So we will do that in Coastal Cabana. And we have these little elements. This one says, happy birthday to you. Okay. And you just pop that out. And I'm not going to do the insides. I'll show you the insides of these that I'm making. I did the happy birthday and with some of these little stars that are included in the set as well. Oh, I know one thing I almost forgot. This card, I better leave one out for me so I know what I'm doing, has some little, they call these sprinkles. Am I doing this the right way? No, okay. So just stamp these somewhat randomly on the front. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh, I'm sorry you don't have any volume, Sherry. I think it's okay on my end. Hopefully you can figure that out. Okay, a little adhesive here for the tag. Okay, once again, we're going to adhere these little shaker pieces. Go across the top, we'll go down each side. Could add just a little piece in the middle. I don't think I need, I mean, I didn't on the other ones and they're holding up just fine. But I think one right here is, oops, make that straight, is the way to go, because then it will not collapse in. These strips are very, very awesome. And I have that much left and I made all the cards with them. They're not stingy with their parts and pieces. Okay, we are just about done with this. So how many of you have ordered some of these kit collections before? They are only available online. They are not in any catalog. They kind of give a hint of them in the catalogs, but they're not actually there. So you can only see them online. And after I'm done uploading the video, I will have a link to it so you can find them. But you can go to my blog at www.flowerbug.net and you'll see all of these cards, all of these options. Like I said, I think there's 21 of them. I believe right now, last I checked, there was just one that was out of stock. So aren't they awesome? Oops, I forgot the little gem. Who wouldn't want to get one of these cards for their birthday card? There. All that sparkliness. I don't know if you can even see it, but all those printed pieces are sparkly. This one I didn't attach, so hopefully you can kind of see that. I should add a little dimensional piece there. So that is the Light the Candles card kit in the kit collection. Remember, if you order a couple, maybe 4 of these, you might get up to the $75 and get free shipping on your order. So you save 50% on your kits. Remember to order the least expensive one first and the most expensive one second, and that one will be half off. So it's just crazy. I still can't quite believe they did that. So let me think if there's anything else to talk about. I'll say I'm just really glad it's free shipping day, so you can all take advantage of that and save some extra money on your orders. Oh, another one that I have out that I only made one of each card. This one they ran out of last year in the Christmas catalog. It's called the Christmas Whimsy. It comes with a really nice stamp set. A lot of beautiful Christmas greetings and some stars and snowflakes, ink, all the elements that you just pop up. I got to adhere this better. It's popping up on me. So these are the 2 cards that you can make. And then, like I said, there's a beautiful wishing you a peace, joy, and love now and throughout the coming year. So I believe this is 19 for this. And like I said, it's awesome, quick cards. Great to take camping or on a trip. Yep, this one is 19. So yeah, check out the Kits collection and get free shipping while you can. So yeah, go online and look at my website. I'll put it in the link in the descriptions, or just go to my blog and you can find the link easy. All right, I think that's it for today. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next on Monday night, where we'll be doing the last Stamp with me for a month or so. I'm taking July off for my Monday night videos. And then remember, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, because I will be switching to YouTube in July, and not my Tuesday lives will be on YouTube. So you've got to follow me on my YouTube channel. I'll have the link in the description of this video once it's uploaded, so you won't miss everything. So all right, thank you so much, everybody. Have a great week. All right, bye-bye.